Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. Jack and I are out doing one cast today. I'm just now leaving the dock, and I just wanted to show you this this big slough off that happened this morning with all the rain that we got. So directly across the lake from the dock. It's a section about, I'd say about 80 feet long and 30 feet high. A lot of trees came down with it, and it's actually still sloughing off. It's a big area, a lot of trees. It's going to take a while for that to kind of clear out. But we're going to go up and find some clear water, and I'll explain what happened this morning when we get up there. So they're running 3.5 units of water. It is Wednesday the 17th, and it's about 6:30 in the evening. I'm going to start off by throwing a white and gray 3/32 ounce. And I should have turned this on. Hold on. I need to get back over there. I'm going to work this eddy a little bit and drift on down. Nothing on the first cast. So this morning, starting about 4:30, 5 o'clock, we started getting some rain, and it was raining hard, and it wouldn't stop. We ended up getting about 8 inches of rain. Might have been a fish, just missed him. And a lot of things around Branson got flooded. The water comes off the field across from the resort and hits our parking lot, the road. There's no place to go. We got a culvert, but it's not big enough. And it's not unusual for it to back up, but it's never backed up into any of our units, and it did back up into number 1 and number 2. And then the road going to our property, just up the road from the resort off Fall Creek Road, where Ryan and Karen and Lisa and Paul live, there's a bridge that goes over Cooper Creek, and that bridge did fine, but the road just past the bridge got blown out. There's now about an 8-foot by 30-foot hole. we're gonna put a new bridge in there, but I guess we're gonna put in one a little quicker than we thought. So we're dealing with a little bit of some water issues. We were able to find a place for the people in units 1 and 2, with the neighbors. But there are a lot of roads around Branson that got washed out. This rain was really localized. Actually, south and east of us down in Arkansas, they really got pounded. Sorry, I know you're looking right into that sun, but it's going to disappear here in a second, I hope. Get behind these trees. The lake really muddied up, and a lot of trash came out of the creeks. It was pretty bad. But they started running water about 2 o'clock. I'm a little surprised because after a big rain like this, they usually let those flood waters down below run out before they add more water. But like I said, it was very localized, so there's actually some thunderstorms moving through right now. I just heard some thunder, but they're very small. Okay, I'm gonna switch. Okay, I'm gonna throw out in the middle. I've got a black and olive 1/8 ounce jig. It's a nice thing about our lake, and they run water and it cleans it out. I mean, there's so much debris in the lake, I didn't even want to get a boat out myself, more or less let anybody rent a boat. But it's all going to be pushed out of here by tonight. Well, I'd say down through the landing, Branson Landing. And I thought it wouldn't be as humid with that front that went through. And I didn't think it'd be this foggy. But with these rains moving through, I'm sure that's what's causing the fog. The last time we had a flash flood like this, you guys remember, there's a car lot up on Fall Creek and 165, and a whole bunch of cars got washed away in the Fall Creek and ended up in Lake Taneycomo. I actually wanted to, before they I didn't think they were in water, but tomorrow we'll be able to go up and look and see what, I'm sure no cars had washed in because I would have heard about it, but we usually, well, when that happened, a lot of big rocks and boulders washed in the lake, and kind of formed well, there's a rock pile that's still there at the mouth, but it sure has the possibility to create a gravel bar at either Fall Creek or Short Creek. Back in the 80s, there was a gravel bar that came out from the mouth of Fall Creek almost clear across the lake, where you had to be on the far left side going upstream to not hit that gravel bar. And over the years, with all the floodgate water, it kind of pushed all that out. But you get the volume of water coming through a little creek like Fall Creek, and you can get a lot of gravel pushed out into the lake. So I'm curious to see, like I said, both at Short Creek and Fall Creek, because I think we had a lot of water coming out of those creeks. Man, I ain't got a bite. Let's throw the white again. It's a little smaller jig, so I can work it a little slower. Bottom. And lost it. Okay. Let's try a different color. I'm gonna stay with a 3/32 ounce though. This is an olive and a ginger with a sculpin head. I think I got an 1/8 ounce though. It's in my 3/32 ounce box, but I'm pretty sure it's an 1/8 ounce. Oh, was going to say, I've seen some posts on Facebook, people thinking that they're going to run floodgates on Table Rock. Well, the rain didn't start falling until just not that far over between here and Kimberling City. So Table Rock itself did not get much rain. Now I've heard south around Ridgedale, like maybe the Long Creek arm might have got quite a bit, but the lake as a whole, like the James River and Kings and Flat and Beaver Lake, White River, did not get much rain at all. Some areas didn't get any rain. So Table Rock, I've watched it. It's only come up 1/10 of a foot since this morning. So don't look for any change in the generation schedule except the fact that it's supposed to be cooler in the next week to 10 days. I've even seen some highs not even getting out of the 70s here in a couple of days. So, and the chances of rain quite a bit too, is what I'm seeing. So much cooler weather. I was hoping for drier air. Not sure if I'm going to get it, but we've lost the heat for a little bit. No 90s. Just nice. Come on, fish. Generally, this muddy water doesn't really affect the fishing any. I mean, it does when it's muddy, but after, and I've also said that, those fish, there's a lot of stuff coming in from the creeks, and those fish are going to see some bugs and some worms and some other things. So even that muddy water, they're eating. Almost to the boat ramp. Hi. Nothing. Not even a bite. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, at least it's clearing out the lake. It was muddy this morning. Good luck. Yeah. It was pretty cool when people say hi. No, in the 40 years we've been here, we've never had a rain like that. We've had some hard rains, but not that much and not that fast. We've never had water in units like that. It's a bottle. tell you what, you still gotta feel blessed. Nobody got hurt, and everybody's still happy at the resort. There are a lot of people a lot worse off than we are, so. Yeah, that might have been a bite. That was a bum. I think I'm making up things here. I can kind of watch and make sure I'm not going to go into that island. It is so foggy. It's crazy. I think I'm okay. I think I better start moving a little bit. Wow. So we got 8.31 inches of rain at the resort. 8.3 inches. My neighbor Bruce has one of those fancy weather stations. Yeah. I am going to come up here and drift scuds or drift something one of these days. Let's go drift this bank. Let's throw her right up against the bank. See if there's something right up against the bank. That slower water. This place seems like it's kind of cool. Of course, I hadn't been up here in a lot this summer, but this place usually is hopping with people. That could have been a fish. That could have been a rock. Uh-oh. Threw it on the bank. I'm sorry about the sun. It's just in that position where it's just right there in your face. I'll bite. Well, I might have got a couple bites. Okay. Thought I could come up here and throw a jig and catch a fish or two. Should know better. All right, thanks for watching, guys. We'll try it again tomorrow. The lake hopefully will be all clean and the fish will be ready to eat. We will see. See ya.